Yeah, I'm way up in the mountains and I'm going plant hunting. I'm going to take you along for the trip. This is sort of the scenery. There's plants all over the place in the ditches here. Nobody cares about them, and I'm going to see if I can find some really cool stuff. There's a lot of plants that you will recognize in your garden. They came from Ecuador, they came from here, and I presume the botanist arrived here and started bringing them back to the Americas. Yeah, here's a wild little geranium. It does incredibly well in our garden. It's very prolific. I think this might be the starting point for the geraniums in the Americas or Europe. Anyways, here's something I'm going to dig up and going to plant it in the garden, and it spreads really nicely. It's a very, very powerful native plant here, and it's way up. We're about 3,000 meters above sea level up here. So I'm going to dig this guy out. It spreads incredibly profusely. Here, look at this. So this is going back home. Wow, look how incredible these leaves look. Beautiful. They're so three-dimensional. It's incredible. Beautiful. This sort of looks like a cotoneaster, and it definitely is not transplantable because we're so high up. This plant will not survive a move. I've tried it before and it dies quite quickly because it's used to the altitude. This is almost like a succulent. Again, it has the same problem. It loves the high altitude. You cannot transplant this. I failed digging this out and transplanting it. Just loves the height, loves this cool, damp atmosphere way up here. Look at this. It's growing on a piece of wood. It's actually not growing in the dirt. Yeah, does this look familiar? This is Gunera Victoria. It's native to here, to the Ecuador, and probably was brought into England and North America. It has the problem of not being very frost hardy, but here it thrives. This particular plant sent out a seed stalk that was about 2 meters tall, and what it did is it went downstream, and all along the road down there it's full of them, like I mean so many of them, which is fantastic. Great find, very happy to see this here. I've got some of these in my garden already. I need some more for our river bank, and I'm going to dig some out. Yeah, I'm quite sure this is crane's bill. I'm not 100% sure, but sure does look like it. I've tried transplanting this before. It's very hard to get it to take. It needs a lot of moisture. It needs to be next to a river. So anyways, I'm not going to try it today. I guess it rained up here and all this stuff came down. And they clear enough for the cars to get by, so it's not a big deal. It's common here that these landslides happen. Beautiful rock. I'm a bit upset that I don't have a chisel with me. I would have made some nice square pieces here. But look at the size of that boulder that came down. Wow. People come here to harvest rock, and I think they sell it and use it themselves. Quite an interesting spot. We found lots of different plants in here as well.